coming. Why don't we all rise and we'll start with Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Just go ahead and sit down. I read this last year at the Blue and Gold, and I like it so much because it breaks down the Scout Law. And it's from what John Wayne said at a dinner before he died. Trustworthy, the badge of honesty. Having it lets you look at anyone in the eye. Lacking it, they won't look back. Keep this one at the top of your list. Loyal. The very word is life itself. For without loyalty, we have no love of person or country. Helpful. Part sharing, part caring. By helping each other, we help ourselves, not to mention mankind. Be always full of help, the dying man's words. Friendly. Brotherhood is part of that word. You can take it in a lot of directions, and do. But make sure and start with brotherhood. Courteous. Allow each person their human dignity, which means a lot more than saying yes ma'am and thank you sir. It reflects an attitude that later in life you wish you had honored more, earlier in life. Save yourself that problem and do it now. Kind. This one word can stop wars and erase hatreds. But it's like a bicycle. It's just no good unless you get it out and use it. Obedient. Starts at home. Practice it with your family, enlarge it to your friends, and share it with humanity. Cheerful. Anyone can put on a happy face when the going is good. The secret is to wear it as a mask for your problems. It might surprise you how many others do the same thing. Thrifty. Means a lot more than putting pennies away. It is the opposite of cheap. Common sense covers it. It's just about as well as anything. Brave. You don't have to fight to be brave. Millions of good, fine, decent folks show more bravery than heavyweight champs just by getting out of bed every morning, going out and doing a good day's work, and living the best life they know how against the law of odds. Keep that word handy every day of your life. Clean. Soap and water helps a lot on the outside, but it's on the inside that counts, and don't ever forget it. Reverent. Believe in anything that you want to believe in, but keep God at the top of it. With Him, life can be a beautiful experience. Without Him, you're just biding time. I'm going to get rid of this. All right. Tonight, in the midst of this pandemic, we're assembled to honor the Scouts who have earned the Arrow of Light rank. We Below has a wonderful meaning. We'll be loyal Scouts. The Arrow of Light is the highest rank a Cub Scout can reach. So it's an honor tonight to present these Scouts with their Arrow of Light plaque. Since you've all gotten your Arrow of Light badges, you've got your Arrow of Light patches. Your Arrow of Light badge is the only badge you can wear on your Scout shirt forever. You can wear it as a Boy Scout, and when you're an adult, you're a parent, you can wear it on your shirt when you become a leader, if you so choose. So it's an honor tonight to present them with their plaques, and we're striving as a pack to make let every Cub Scout attain this rank before they leave the pack. And these Scouts have brought honor to Pack 321. You've diligently climbed the scouting trail, and you're now ready to go on to a bigger adventure in scouting and in life. So Ben, Caden, would you bring the Scouts up front, please? Come on, Ryan. I've been with you boys, I shouldn't say boys, I've been with you young men every step of the way. And this is my last official act as Cub Master of Pack 321. And I'm declaring you worthy of the Arrow of Light. Parents, you've played an important part in developing the character of these young men. So one of the greatest purposes of Cub Scouting is to develop comradeship between parent and child. As you've worked together, your scouts have learned to do a lot of things and achieved a lot of things. And I've watched them grow. I've watched them come out of their shells. I've watched them become amazing individuals. And to you should go the honor of presenting your sons their plaques. So Todd, Drew, Joe, Amy, why don't you come up here? Their plaques are right here on the table. Their names are on them on the end of the box. I kept telling myself I wasn't going to get choked up, so. In scouting, when an Eagle Court of Honor is held, a charge or challenge is made to each new Eagle Scout. It's now my privilege to administer a similar charge to you. You have achieved the highest rank in Cub Scouts, the Arrow of Light. I charge each of you to continue to live by the ideals you have learned in Cub Scouts, especially the Cub Scout motto, do your best. I charge each of you to look at the Arrow Light badge and to think about what it represents. The sun sheds its light on all that we do. This is the reminder that you should be a light for those around you. The 7 rays of the sun represent the 7 great virtues of life. The first virtue is wisdom. Not necessarily great knowledge, but rather the ability to use the knowledge you already possess. The second is courage, not simply to face danger without fear, but to face it in spite of that fear. The third virtue is self-control, temperance in all things you do, sleeping, eating, hate, and conceit. The fourth virtue is justice, dealing fairly with other people in all things regardless of race, color, or creed. The fifth is faith, knowing that something is true despite the fact that it remains unproven in physical evidence. The sixth is hope, the ability to expect things with confidence that they will happen. The seventh virtue is love. Love of self, love of family, love of friends, love of country, and love of God. The arrow is symbolic of everything that is straight and true, just as you should be straight and true in your lives. I challenge each of you to follow where that arrow of light points, forward on the scout trail and the trail of life, upward to higher challenges. I charge each of you to soar to the great heights of an eagle, just as this arrow will fly straight to its target. Now you've got your symbol of this achievement. Congratulations and good luck. So if you'd all join me in a round of applause for these scouts who have attained their Arrow of Light, the highest rank in Cub Scouts. All right, so now comes the photo op time. So we'll go do this by
by alphabetical